Alright, today we're going to review what we know about ratios. So we're going to just call this Ratios Review. If we're reviewing, that means that we must have a quiz coming up soon. This is on page 39. And let's talk about what a ratio is. A ratio is a comparison of two or more numbers by division. Okay, and then we have some characteristics. I'm going to move down. We have to remember that order matters. We always simplify. We also have to have the same unit or be able to convert it to the same unit. And last, if it says and, that means to add. For comparing the total to, like for example, we did the total to girls who prefer pink and or white shirts, or pink and white shirts. That means we're going to add them together. So some examples would be 9 to 1. Or we could have a fraction, 1 to 3. Or we could use our words, 3 to 4. Some non-examples would be like 5 ounces to 1 inch. We cannot convert ounces to inches, so that is not a ratio. We also can't separate our ratio with commas. We cannot separate them with dashes. We cannot just have one number. We cannot use our and symbol to separate. And last, we cannot make it a mixed number. So if this was 7 to 3, we could not simplify it to 2 1/3. So it says write a ratio comparing stars to circles. So we're going to compare stars to circles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 circles. So we can write it using our colon, write it as a fraction, or write it using the word 2. Next, it says, Mom went to the store and picked up 4 oranges, 6 bananas, and 5 apples. Write each ratio in all 3 forms. Okay, so we're writing a ratio of oranges to bananas to apples. So our first way would be with a colon. 4 to 6 to 5. As a fraction, it would be 4 over 6 over 5. And with words, 4 to 6 to 5. Something else that we've talked about this unit is equivalent ratios. With equivalent ratios, you have to make sure you're multiplying both numbers by the same thing. So to get from 8 to 16, we would multiply by 2. So 9 times 2 would give us 18. To get from 5 to 10, I would multiply by 2. So 2 times 2 would give us 4. From 1 to 2, I would also multiply by 2. 4 times 2 would give us 8. And last, 7 to 14, I would multiply by 2. So 10 times 2 would give me 20. Okay, last one is a word problem. A jet travels 540 miles in 5 hours. At this rate, how far could the jet fly in 15 hours? Okay, so we're looking at 540 miles in 5 hours, and we want to know how far can it fly in 15 hours. Well, to get from 5 to 15, I would multiply by 3. So I would also multiply 540 by 3. And that would give me 1,620 miles in 15 hours. So our answer, 1,620 miles.